Alright, this is Andrew Jolly with Joda Home Inspections. We're here today at 336 Rena Ave in Midvale doing a sewer scope. We've got the camera pushed out as far as we can get it. We're 113 feet out, which is not to the end of the line. I'm hitting an offset or something under this water that's preventing me from pushing my camera any further. And so there's part of the line that I'm not able to see. But we're going to pull it back now and see what we can find. You can see there's some debris right here. What happens is when you have an offset, the water has to build up before it can drain, and where that water builds up, it'll hold on to a lot of sludge, which can lead to a backup. These are all roots that you're seeing in the line right there. Roots are something that you can have cleaned out. That's a maintenance item. Once you have roots, you're always going to have roots. It's important to stay up on top of having them clean so you can prevent a backup. This is looking like clay line. That's what it looks like to me. There's some more roots. If you were to have this hydrojetted, they would be able to clean out all these roots and all the sludge, and then usually when you get it hydrojetted, they can re-camera it for you at the same time. All these joints are areas where roots like to crawl through and go after that water. I'm accessing this today through the clean out on the roof. Now we're transitioning to, it looks like cast iron. This is original pipe, and the issue with cast iron is that you'll get rust and it gets really rough, and that can catch on debris as you flush it down. So you want to avoid using wet wipes or flushing down feminine hygiene products. You don't want to put anything down the line that you don't absolutely have to. I must have skipped over it, but I did see on my way pushing the camera head out, I did see an offset that it was a little hard to get over. It's the same sort of thing like the offset that I couldn't get past at the end of the line, where it's going to hold on to, it can catch on things and lead to a backup. And since water has to build up, it'll allow sludge to build up as well. This is pretty rough looking cast iron. Cast iron eventually needs to be replaced completely. The other issue with it is that it'll start to flake, and as it flakes, it gets thinner and thinner. It's also kind of hard to evaluate because it's really easy to have a crack that's concealed by all that rusty buildup. So just to recap, I mean, the line is holding some water, which means that you've got an offset with an area that sediment and debris is starting to build up on already. You have cast iron, which eventually will need to be replaced. And then there's some maintenance items where you need to have the roots cleaned out to prevent a backup. So I'd recommend having it hydrojetted now and then having it re-cameraed at that time to see if they can see the rest of the line that I wasn't able to see. So I'm going to end this recording now.